If you are a priest and maybe a young woman runs to you, the husband may take you up that this priest is sleeping with my wife. If you say, okay, please, I don't want stories, so go. Jesus will tell you, my daughter came to you and you are driving her away. Hello friends, you are welcome to this experience. I am Reverend Father Obinna Dike, a priest of the Catholic Diocese of Awka, Nigeria. I'm a football coach. When you are handling issues about relationships, somebody comes to you, look, my husband beat me or my wife beat me. The first thing that comes to you, or the first emotion you feel is anger. Why should somebody do that? But also because I've listened to myself, I'll say, look, this woman ran to me, or this man ran to me. I need to try to create a platform where objectivity comes out. How to calm this person down and get to the root of the matter. Because at the end of the day, the person could be telling a lie, or could be pushed to pressure to say what she said. So as a Catholic priest, you have been trained to also work on your own faculties to be able to discern. Get the person welcome, listen to the person, engage all the faculties in you, human and divine, to be able to address the particular issue on ground and then communicate back. Some of them may take some time, some of them may be instant, but whatever, if you are getting yourself involved, let it be for witnessing. That you, the priest, is not found wanting. A girl running to you that is out of love. The love you supply is the legit love that, look, even if somebody has abandoned you, you are loved. Not for me to supply that love and take the place of the boyfriend. That is where I have to work on myself first. Make sure that I don't cross the limit. But also giving out the message of Christ that says, look, it's not the end of the world. You are a lovable creature. And another person will come. Even if nobody else comes, you are lovable. Yes, at times, people who are coming to me may not know the emotional stress I'm passing through, or the state of mind that I'm in, whether I'm even spiritually active at that moment. The first thing I do is, first of all, to pull myself together as this person is approaching a Catholic priest other than any other person, to give that message of hope, of welcoming, of understanding, and that, look, no matter the issue you are coming with, you can get over it. Being a human being, I know also at times I go a little bit above the limit. I keep working on myself. Personally, at times I have stood the chances of being misunderstood. I'll give you a typical example. Somebody runs to you for emotional help. The person may want you to say, let's end this marriage. That's why he's running to a priest. And you are trying to calm the person down. The person says you are wasting time. That means you are siding the devil. The family may not be comfortable with it. If you are a priest and maybe a young woman runs to you, the husband may take you up that this priest is sleeping with my wife. If you say, okay, please, I don't want stories, so go. Jesus will tell you, my daughter came to you and you are driving her away. These are decisions that come to you every day. That's why I work on myself. If you go above the limit, you have to pull yourself together and come back. So, even if it means this your white getting dirty, go down there and pull people up to Christ. When Christ was going down on the way of the cross, he didn't like it, but he pulled everybody up to that cross. Yes. Remember I said at times we go over the limit and we found out actually that we have erred. Maybe when people have abused you or said all sorts of things about you, you can burst out. But Christ stays by you. You go back and make amends what we have done, because it's our call. You don't run away from it. People you think you are helping don't understand you. Some of them escape and go back against you. But then, as a priest, the image of the cross is what we bear. Christ was naked on the cross. You have to naked everything before you go back to your Father. That's our life. And if you have opportunity to apologize, please. I'm sorry for what I said the other day. Let's move on. The person may accept it, the person may not accept it, but just say it and mean it. It makes the world better. There is nothing that is prevalent. what we call soil language, all those things are very important. So when people use vulgar language, maybe they could have grown in vulgar environment. What somebody says, fuck, God you. A lot of things are involved in that. At times they don't even know what fuck you means. Yes. You listen. You open up yourself, you listen, you evaluate with the whole faculties. Something made that person. You are talking to that person or listening to that person that may not make the person stop it. But somehow along the line, you are in a better position to understand what has happened. We have various backgrounds. God created you, you came from the West. Some of us came from the East. What happens is that you see you have more work to do. You have more work to do trying to change the template for that person to understand that, look, there are options to this. It takes time, it takes also a whole lot of people to work on that. But one person that understands this more makes the situation better. Two people who quarreled in the secondary school, 10 years after that, they meet themselves at Heathrow Airport. Most of the time, they don't remember that they quarreled or they laugh over it. Now, everybody is just so much concerned about the duties and responsibilities, pay children's school fees, take them to school, make sure they have something to eat, and all that. Tell them this, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. Now, issues that come up from don't do this, don't do that. The children are every time looking out with their eyes open, trying to understand one or two things. Nobody is listening to them to look into them and say, look, that's the right way. Remember, when you're handling children, the most important thing is to give the direction. At times, some of them may go against it, but precisely because you are giving the direction, they at a point in their life say, okay, I know that this is the direction. I chose to take this one. But if you have a situation where there is no direction given, children don't even know the one that is right and the one that's, you have not given them the listening ear. So more than ever, when the family understands themselves, you see, that is why a young girl that is growing up can approach the mother and tell her one or two things that during our own days is unheard of. There are certain things you don't even bring to your mother, otherwise you receive 7 slaps and then punishment to go and wash the pot. But these days, more than ever, we have seen that level of listening where children can communicate to their mother, communicate to their father. But over and above that, it's still at the secular level. The Christian aspect of it is, will your children be able to tell you those things that are funny? That this person touched me or this other person, because they know that if they do that, they will receive more punishment more than the other. So what we are saying in effect is, just like it applies to praise, if parents are able to listen to themselves first, it creates a better atmosphere and a greater platform for them to listen to their children. And then finally, for the children in turn, there are so many things about this life. And for youth, a lot of youth who are listening to me, life is much more than what you see and what you hear immediately. Yes, and some of the teachers I thought were very harsh on me. They were the people that actually shaped my life today. I discovered that with age. So when people tell you as a young person that this is right, this is not right, don't just hear. Listen, go inside. Without your phone, you can at least Google. If somebody said, let's do this, just take some time, go. Listen to yourself, read it up. Look at the side effects of this. Look at the side effect of this. This is also called parenting at another level. Just listen. Listening means you're hoping, and you discover the inner potentials you have in yourself to make the world a better place. And it starts with the next person that is going to talk to you after this program. Don't just hear him or her out. Listen to him or her. Thank you.